Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Phay, and welcome to the channel. You know, cleaning mirrors is a job I can really see myself doing. Today, we're taking a look at this little guy here, Cloudspire 20 Strong. Oh, yeah. I've been waiting for this one. I really like 20 Strong. 20 Strong is a great solo game I can take with me anywhere I want to go. I like the expansions they've done for it. I love Cloudspire. So to be able to put the Cloudspire theme into 20 Strong, yeah, sign me up on that one as well. Okay. But this one sounds fantastic, but is it good? How's it look? I don't know. So I'll tell you what, let's go down to the table. Let's open this little box and let's see what's on the inside. All right, folks, here you go. This is 20 Strong. This is the Cloudspire deck. Okay. And let's take a look at this back. What are we going to have? We're going to have 65 cards in here, and they're all, of course, PVC cards, as always. We're going to get a rule book. You do have to have the 20 Strong base game in order to play, and it's suitable for ages 14 and up. All right, so let's get this thing opened up and see what is on the inside. Yeah, I can't wait to actually see what these cards look like. I remember when I got the last Cloudspire Kickstarter, to finish off all the rest of my stuff for that. That's when I end up ordering this guy. So I'm excited to see it. All right. And we have our little back sheet of paper right there. All right. Little warnings. It always comes with it. I always tuck that in the box. I always keep them. But there's our little artwork on the back. A little bit different than what's on the front. But yeah, I'll tell you what, man, when you have a big teddy bear like that, looks like he's got a bow. That can't be a good sign, right? But yeah, absolutely love the artwork in this game. Although, I will say, Chip Theory Games, man, the artwork in all their games is just fantastic. Now, I'm having a see if we can get these out. Okay, this is going to go on the bottom. All right, look at that. See, even a small box like this, look at that. They even put a little artwork on that inside. I mean, that's the attention to detail that they have. All right, okay, let's see if we can kind of bend this book a little bit so it lays flat, because these are actually relatively large books. They're like 40-some pages, but let's see if I can do this for easily. Now we got our table of contents. So there you can see everything that we're gonna have on here. All right, you have your mini heroes and everything else. All right, the joined war. All right, winning and losing, your orientation. What was that? The center of play area has 10 key spaces. Yes, I mean, this game takes up, there's a lot of room for different things. Your card faces, you got your setup. Looks like you can use dice for your setup on this as well. Okay. Place your spires, got your draw action. All right, there's your table setup diagram right there. Let's move this over just a little bit. So you have your different spires, which is going to be different. You got your boss card, your market stack, and then, of course, everything. So that's the cool thing about 20 Strong is all these different sets kind of really change everything up, how the game plays. So it's not like, oh, hey, here's this Cloudspire, and it's going to play the exact same as this other one. No, they literally changed the game up, and that's what's really cool. Okay, so you just have to know the base game, and then all you have to do is just learn what the modifications are for the individual sets. Kind of really make them thematic and make you feel like you're playing a 20 Strong version of that core game, not just 20 Strong. It's really cool. All right, only spires except misses. Okay, so we're halfway through the book. The resolve phase, misses loaded into spires. All right, your hero, recovered dice. All right, now here's your spires. Gaining and placing your different spires and using them. Can't wait to see what everything looks like on the cards. Your blueprints, ignoring blueprints, creative blueprints, mini heroes, mini boss cards. There you go. Okay, your different phases. You got your end game, universal heroes. That's some funky looking armor. That'd be really uncomfortable. And yeah, see, look at that. He got to be uncomfortable in that. And there you go. And there's your credits. Okay. And there you go. There's and your round flow that's on the very back. So your engagement step all the way down from your strategy to your cleanup. Very cool. I like it. So now let's take a look at all of our cards. And let's see if we can kind of split these up a little bit too. Because you can kind of tell the different types of cards based on kind of how they look. So this is probably going to be a lot of our mains. Okay, and then we're going to have both these guys. Okay, card quality feels great. So let's look at these. So we have this, here's your front and back. Okay, so you got your two people there. All right. And there you go for those. Okay, these cards, I'm going to save these ones. This is your thick main deck for the last. Okay, so let's take a look at these. All right, so we have Osh. All right, what's on the backside? There's his grafted ability. All right, and his grafted ability. That doesn't work very well, me doing that. I tell you, but these cards, man, these cards feel so good. Okay. My problem is trying to pronounce these names on this game. That is not easy to do. Mr. Bane. His grafted ability. Darb. Oh, look at that cute little birdie. Yeah, he's not so cute no more. Yeezel. Oop, I flipped over one too many cards. He's actually, there's his grafted card right there. All right, Chira. Oh, cool. And then, yep, I dropped one. I knew that. Okay, and there's Rhyme and his grafted card. Very cool. Put those off to the side. Now, who do we have? We have Cram the Mighty. And his backside, grafted version of him. Ooh, ick. Okay. Keep going through these guys. Nora. Get that up there a little closer for you. There we go. All righty. Captain Tinbeard. Love that name. All right. Just a couple more of these. I'll tell you what, man, for what you get in this little box is there's actually quite a bit. I mean, it's only X number of cards, but man, they double side all of their cards, or at least these types of cards. So that way, you have one ability and then you can flip them over and you get the next, which makes it really nice. Okay, so now this is going to be like our main encounter stack. And the back sides of these, of course, is going to be different stuff as well, a little bit different. So this one I'm going to do a little bit different because that flipping is kind of tough. And there's a lot of duplicates in this one. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to kind of show you what these are. Okay, it looks like we're going to get a couple of each one of these. Some of them, they might be just singles. The Mugwump. Okay. Whoops. Get him in there for you. Forsaken. And then what I'm going to do after this is I'm going to flip them over and then we'll look at the backside. So you may not see the front and back sides of each card together. Like for example, your glider on this side, when you flip it over, you're going to see like your gunboat. But you're going to get an idea of what these different cards are going to do. So it don't look like there's any more than 2 of any one card. There's some singles on some of these cards. Okay, looks like we're going to get some of our elements now. Oh, only one lava. The Echo Scout. Sky Fox. Yeah, one Demolitionist. And there we go. And there's our Zerker Rebel. So if we flip these over, so now what you're going to see is you're going to see this backside. You're going to see is a little bit different. But so like for example, like here's your Taproot. Okay. There's going to be your backside. All right. And we'll do the same with these. I'll show you the one and I'll try to flip through the second one as fast as I can. Well, not as fast as I can, but okay. Let's see. Actually, I think I can do it this way. Refractor. All right. Get those in there. So climbing gear. Got to climb those spires. Pillars of Fire, and we know the lava's on the back side of that one. Oh, he's nasty looking. Okay, we got some artillery. Our rations backpack. See, this just makes me want to get Cloudspire out all over again and start playing that. All right, and there you go. And that is everything. So let's go ahead and take all of these cards. Okay, let's just kind of put them back into here. All right, straighten them up. Let's get our rule book. All right. Okay, so we'll get our rule book in there just like so. Then we're just going to take all these. Yeah, I need to get all my Cloudspire stuff put together. Actually, what I need to do is get one of those big travel cases so I can keep it all together. All right, but all the cards are going to go in there. And there you go. And that, folks, oh, that is 20 strong Cloudspire. I like the changes. What I see, I like the spires and the different aspects of this. I can't wait to give this one a try. All right, let's head back up top and let's close this out. All right, folks, there we go. That is this little guy right here. Oh, look at that without the cover on it. 20 strong Cloudspire. Love the artwork in this game. Okay. Now, 20 strong is just a fantastic game. Cloudspire is a fantastic game. But to be able to actually incorporate Cloudspire into the 20 strong campaign, to where now you also have the different spires. It changes up 20 strong. It makes it its own unique little game. I love how every box does that. Okay. Every theme of 20 strong is going to make it like the core game, or at least kind of give you that idea of the core game. And to me, it makes me want to go play that core game that much more. But I get 20 strong also in its itty bitty little package. Looks fantastic. Can't wait to give it a play. Well, thank you once again for joining me today. As always, I please ask you to like this video on YouTube, Board Game Geek, Facebook, or even on X. Please leave me a comment on any one of those platforms, and I'll get to those comments just as soon as I can. And also, folks, if you like the videos I do here, if you haven't done so already, I humbly ask you to click on that subscription button and even click on that bell and be notified when I drop new videos. And also, if you like the videos I do here, I also post videos over on the Discriminating Gamers channel. Over there, we'll post some unboxings, some playthroughs, and reviews. I'll leave a link to Cody's channel down in the details below. You know, it's funny how they always say, we need to talk, when really what they mean is, you need to listen.